Hi again, everyone. This is Bob from Hot Rock Central, and in today's video I'm going to be erecting 6 more panels to my 96 panels to give me 102 panels. Now you think that might be enough, but in the morning I would like to see a lot more charging power than what I'm getting. Right now it's 8:30 and I've got 91 amps coming into my chargers. At 8 o'clock that's about 80 amps. And I'm going to be putting up another 20 amps of panels, so I'm hoping at 8 o'clock in the morning I'll be seeing 100 amps of power. And down here, as you can see, these are my charging outputs right now off my chargers. And this one right here is real weak, so that's the charger that's going to get the extra panels. And hopefully that'll give me a good boost in the morning to get these batteries charged up a little bit quicker. Now I'll take you outside and show you what's going on out there as far as getting set up putting these panels up. Okay, as you can see, I've already got some vertical panels up for the morning sun, and I've got another 3 panels up in the front of the property for the morning sun, but it's still not enough power for me in the morning that I like to have. So I'm going to put 6 more up here, and I came out this morning before the sun came up and dug my holes. And basically what I did is I want to set my panels straight in front of these panels here. So I tied a string to that post and to the general direction I want it pointed at, and then so that the panels come out pretty even on the corner with these panels over here. I cut my holes 24 inches from the string. Now the center one here I am going to offset back further about another 1.5 inches, because what's going to happen is the 10-foot boards that I'm using, I'm going to have to join them at the center one. So what I want to do is stick a board like that across there, join the 2 boards so that it'll have better structural strength. Then on top of that, now, I don't know if you can see back there, but there's my 9-panel array over there. And originally when I put that in at the bottom of the feet, what I did is I took a 2x4 and screwed that before I stuck it in the ground, thinking that once I had it in the ground and the dirt over it, it would create enough resistance where the wind couldn't try to pull it out of the ground. That wasn't the case anyways, and what I ended up having to do was I had to add screw anchors to that array over there to keep it from trying to pull out of the ground. But what I'm going to do different here is, instead of a 2x4 at the bottom, I'm going to be adding a 4x4, so that should give it extra resistance from trying to pull out of the ground. Plus the fact this is only going to be a single height panel array, so there's probably not going to be near as much stress on this frame assembly as there is for that one over there. So anyways, I've got to run to the lumber store and get me 16 10-foot 2x4s, and when I get back I'll get started and I'll turn on the camera here in certain increments and show you how it's going. So stay tuned. Alright, well there you go. That's the first part of the setup there. Now we'll get the 2x4s up and we'll see what that looks like after that's done. Well, there you go, gang. That's what it looks like when it's done. That's all I'm going to do for today. It's going to be 95 today, and I've just about had it. So I'm going to get on this around sundown and finish it up tonight. So anyways, I'll show you the finished product when I get done with it. Stay tuned. Well, there you go, gang. It's all put up and wired in, and we're ready to find out what kind of a boost in charging I'm going to get in the morning. And as you can see here, I've got a little bit of an angle on this to match about where the sun's going to be coming up above that patch of trees over there for the first couple hours in the morning. So I'll have maximum exposure at that particular angle. And all I've got left to do is put the back supports in there to support the backside. And I'm not going to include that in the video. That's pretty routine stuff. And we'll find out in the morning what kind of a difference we get in charge boost And so stay tuned for that segment, and I'll see you then. All right, well, there's one last look at it, and we've had a couple of days of no sun in the morning, so it's been delaying me finishing up this video, and then in that time I've got the back supports put in, so you can see what that looks like there. And the way I've got these panels set up, there's 3 in each string, and so there's 2 strings there, and those 2 strings are tied together in parallel going down a number 10 wire feeding into the chargers. And just yesterday I decided I'm going to add 3 more panels to that same string, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put pretty much what you would consider an awning over the front of my container building there. And although they're not going to be directly facing the sun like these panels over here, they will be facing the sun, but only at about maybe a 10 or 15 degree angle. So that'll help add a little bit extra power in the morning. It's about 7:15 right now, and usually at 8 o'clock in the morning is the time I look at my my amp meters, see what's coming into the chargers. And normally at 8 o'clock I'd see 80 amps coming in, but our criminal government has been busy overnight chemtrail in the skies, so how much of an effect that's going to have on what I see at 8 o'clock, we'll find out. And as you can see up there, there's some of what they've done. It's not real thick, but it's probably going to be enough to shave a few amps off the output coming into the system. So anyways, we're going to wait till 8 o'clock and see what our output is coming into the chargers, and then flip the switch on the new panels and see what kind of difference it makes. So stay tuned for the next segment, and we'll see you then. All right, folks, it's just a hair after 8 o'clock now, and we've got 78 amps coming into the chargers, which is not too far off from what I usually expect, which is about 80 amps. So the chemtrails aren't affecting the output here too badly. And over here is an amp meter that's coming right off my new set of panels. So when I flip the switch, we'll be able to see just exactly how many amps we're getting out of that. And that's going to be feeding this charger over here, which right now is putting out 11.5 amps. And we'll see what that jumps up to after we switch it on. So here we go. All right. I got to wait for the charger to make its calculations here to see what we get. Oh wow, above 10 amps. I wasn't expecting that. Almost 13 amps. Wow, not bad. All right, and that jumps me up to just about 90 amps coming into the chargers now. And let's see what we got coming into the charger here now. Holy cow, look at that, 54 amps. All right. Well, looks like a project that was well worth doing. And let's see what we got coming in all together off all the panels. Let's see, we got 95 amps coming in there and 175 amps there. So 270 amps. Not bad at all. All right. Looking good. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.